In a world where video stores have all but disappeared.
I mean, look at the James Bond section. Every James Bond movie. Every Avatar movie, because, there's just the one so far.
I hate late fees, but I understand that you had to do it, otherwise people just keep those videos. I know I did.
Meet Sandy, the Blockbuster mom.
So when I started in 2004, Blockbuster Video had roughly 9,000 stores and over 60,000 employees. And now...
Do I miss renting from a physical store? No, absolutely not. I don't think anybody does.
We just need Pacific Video to send us a notice that they are exercising their fourth and final renewal option. So yeah, that kind of scared me a little bit.
I mean, how long until companies don't even make DVDs, period? And then I don't know what.
Did you know that Blockbuster had a chance to buy Netflix, but they didn't?
Now that to me is crazy.
It is truly the last standing bastion of a bygone era.
Hey, that's cool, that the last Blockbuster in existence is right here in my hometown.
If there's some cats in Oregon still scratching it out, with Be Kind, Rewind, nothing wrong with that. That's beautiful.
Hello and welcome to another Just Watched. I'm Devin. Again with me as always is Billy. Woo! And a little different this time. We watched the documentary The Last Blockbuster.
Yeah, like I suggested it because I saw heard of it. I'm like, this is kind of interesting.
It is, and even if you're not a movie buff, I recommend watching this.
Yeah.
If you've ever walked into a video store...
Yeah, because every Blockbuster is just your local mom and pop video store.
Yep.
This will
hit home.
Yeah.
So, we watched this on Netflix, which... Should we feel guilty about?
Well, I think it was a Netflix original documentary, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So...
So this is available on Netflix.
Yes.
And hour and a half long documentary about the rise and fall of Blockbuster and about this one store in Bend,
Oregon, who
is still going even to this day, I think.
Yeah.
So that's impressive.
Yeah, it's amazing that that it's still going. Because the people's like, who will go to a video store? I'm like,
yo.
Yeah, I mean...
Billy, I feel you are the Barney Gumble of video stores. If you never closed, I never leave.
Yeah, no.
So, I do like that the Netflix addresses what actually kills Blockbuster.
Yeah.
And a lot of people think Netflix is what did them in.
But no.
It was actually just a badly timed stock crash.
Yeah, it was the 2008 financial crisis.
Yeah.
Which not only hit Blockbuster, but a lot of stuff.
Yeah. And then just Blockbuster couldn't keep up at that point because they were so bleeding money at that point.
Yeah,
So, just bad luck killed this.
Yeah, no, just the way the financial world happened to be.
Yeah. But if not, I think the coronavirus would have done another nasty blow to them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so everyone staying at home, yeah.
Yeah. Unless they did have the online streaming service. Maybe, maybe not.
Yeah,
a future we will never know.
Yeah, I know, right? Especially the Blockbuster theme park they had the idea for.
Okay, yes. This was part of the documentary. They were in idea for a Blockbuster theme park. Which,
when you think of it, you got Universal Studios theme park,
yeah,
which isn't a bad concept.
Isn't a bad concept. And then I thought of the most amazing ride possible. The Rewinder.
Yes!
A roller coaster that has 2 loops. You go through it, and then you come backwards through it.
Yeah, that. Yeah, no, like that's. Like, come on, I'll go.
I wouldn't even need it for the movie theme. Just the idea of 2 loops and then go backwards through it sounds fun. Probably not a long ride, but that's okay. You got a long lineup of people probably wanting to try the Rewinder.
Oh yeah, I know.
So obviously, we come from the age of video stores.
Oh, yeah.
If we're gonna throw out our age bracket.
Yeah. Yeah, we're of that generation.
Yep. And yeah, like Friday night.
Yeah.
After school, you went straight to the video store.
Yeah, like that, because I know.
Or you mean you skipped a class and you went to the video store instead? But no one needs to know that. Let's go on.
Damn. Oh, teachers, I knew that little bastards.
Hey, I still passed your class, so what's that say about your teaching skills?
Yeah. So he's like, so that's why I didn't get a copy of this.
But for me, it was more video game rental than movie.
Yeah, like,
but there were movie nights. Like,
oh yeah, like so, I would rent movies and games.
Yeah. Usually, you rent a movie for the evening and then the video game for the weekend.
Yeah.
And I know our store had because they're closed Sunday, you just had to return it by Monday.
Yeah.
Morning, and no one would be the wiser.
Yeah. Or how we also pay late fees during a snowstorm weekend.
Yeah.
We couldn't get the game out of the system.
Yeah.
Let's just say we didn't have to pay late fees. Like my dad's yelling at them.
Yep. Boy, what was the largest late fee you ever racked up? Or were you actually a good boy and returned on time?
Ooh. Okay, it was the tail end of the last time I rented some. Then when the last video store we had closed.
Yeah.
Almost $30 in late fees.
35.
Because this other thing goes my so we're gonna use my account. Like, we're gonna just go so something on us to try to grab for you. I'm like, it might be late fees. I should come with.
Yeah. I can't remember the movie it was, but like, we rented it, and I totally forgot we rented it.
Oh no.
And it just sat. Like, I think what we did by accident was we took it out and put it in the movie shelf.
Oh no!
And just assumed it was part of our collection. No. Until we get a phone call. It's like, hey, you have $35 in late fees, and we'd like that movie back.
Like, ooh, oh. Yeah, it was either BioShock Infinite or the Godfather 2 video game.
Okay.
Because I remember the next time I went in to rent something, I don't think I rented anything. I bought a few movies.
Yeah.
I think Deliverance was one of them.
So yeah, us growing up, you never had a local Blockbuster.
We did, but like the area where I lived in, there was a lot more like local.
Yeah.
Like that was the one chain, and throughout like the county, we had probably 10, 12 video stores throughout the county.
Yeah.
So
I lived in a very small town, and we had 2 rivaling movie rental stores. And I'm so glad the one that won is the more popular one that I liked. But like literally opposite side of the block was where these two were.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, just like if you could cut right across the block, you walked right to the next one.
Yeah, no, because like I said, I went from...
And then the gas station started getting on the rental thing.
Oh, yeah, this is the thing, is like... When I grew up, there was like the regular video stores, and then convenience stores and gas stations had video rentals. Because I remember we had a gas station near our place. I rented a wrestling tapes there.
Nice. Alright, enough about reminiscing on our story. Let's get back to the documentary that people have sat down to listen to us talk about. So, anything surprise you with the documentary?
Thank you.
I mean, I was always under the impression that Netflix killed.
Yeah, that's honestly what I thought it was.
I was also under the impression that there was no more Blockbusters left in the world. They were all gone. But no, there's still this one hanging on.
Yeah.
So if I wish I had this kind of drive.
Oh yeah.
It's like, hey, all the Blockbusters are gone, except for that one in Oregon.
Yeah.
It's a fighter.
Yeah, no, it's someone else. And if COVID couldn't beat it,
nothing's gonna stop
no.
it. And yeah, their descriptions of the store. Everyone remembers the Blockbuster smell.
Yeah, like
you could tell when your friend was at a Blockbuster.
Yeah.
They smelled like popcorn and burnt plastic, but like a good burnt plastic.
Yeah, no, like.
And yeah, just that experience. If you have not experienced that, that is a very unique.
Yeah,
like picture going to a movie theater, getting this with a popcorn, but you can see the movie right up there that they're playing. It's usually like the newest release.
Yeah.
And right underneath the TV display is this like Grail shrine to that movie.
Yeah. Grant me.
Yeah. It's like, hey, I'm new, buy me. Or rent me.
Yeah.
And then just aisles of sections of movies.
Oh.
And just being lost in a world of movies.
Oh, yeah, no, like.
And then when you're undecided, people come up and try to help you.
Yeah. Or they have the staff picks.
Yeah. I never really paid attention to the staff picks, in my opinion, but that's just me. I'm usually the beat of my own drum kind of guy anyway. But I do appreciate when I'm holding two movies and I'm hemming and hawing and someone's like, no, you definitely want that one.
Yeah.
The other one's not as great as you're faking it is.
It's like, hey, what do you think of these two? They both suck. It's like these are the same movies.
Yeah, I think I was doing that for Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street. Like my first time watching either one of those.
Oh no. Ooh, what?
Yeah, which one do I take home? And Buddy's like Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
Friday on Elm Street would have been a great choice of name for the Freddy versus Jason movie.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, what?
Friday on Elm Street, yeah.
Yeah, why? Better than Freddy versus Jason.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you, random employee at the time, for telling me what movie I should have rented. Mind you, both were great movies.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, no, and how shows and documentaries, people coming from even all over the world. Like one guy came from Spain.
Oh yeah, when it was the last blockbuster on the planet, people from all over the globe wanted to come see this novelty.
Yeah, like,
and were not disappointed when they got there.
No, like they're like you see them taking selfies.
Yeah, like it became a novelty at that point.
Yeah.
Or how did Kevin Smith put it? Like the side attraction or something?
Ooh, yeah. How did he? Yeah, I can't remember how he put it.
But yeah. A lot of good guest appearances in this documentary too. So go ahead, mention the tram.
Yeah. Oh no, because when they do, I think the segment's like 112 seconds with Lloyd Kaufman.
Yeah,
and he just trashes Blockbuster.
Yeah,
I'm like, yeah, he doesn't like Blockbuster because I honestly don't think they would have had any of Troma's movies.
No, they never did.
Yeah.
So understandable why you wouldn't like them.
Yeah.
Which yet appear on a documentary about them. So, what else about this documentary can we talk about?
Oh, like, well, I said the woman owns like Sandy, I believe her name.
Yeah.
It was like how like she always like was known as Blockbuster Mom.
Yeah, just because the one in Oregon is a family-run business.
Yeah, and everyone who worked there became her family.
No, it is her family.
Oh no, like other people who work there too.
Very
like,
few
a few.
people. But no, mostly family members are employed.
Oh yeah, no, I mean.
So, that's an interesting take, because then, if they close that means there's the entire family out of a job.
Yeah.
Which is very sad to think about.
Yeah, like the whole family's staying afloat because of Blockbuster.
Yeah. And, okay, well, I'll openly admit, I was more invested in this than I thought I would be.
Yes, like,
I was like, yeah, Blockbuster, I do remember those. And then you get into the story of the last one surviving and how this family is basically running the last Blockbuster. And they're hanging on by a thread. Basically, if the corporation pulls the plug, they're done.
Yeah, the renewal agreement.
Yeah. And just that final scene where she gets the phone call and she goes off camera to take it.
And you were like,
I was like, I don't want to hear I was about ready to stop the documentary. I do not want to hear the bad news.
Yeah.
And it doesn't affect me at all.
No. It's like, wow, you can invest in that.
Yeah. Spoilers, it's still open.
Yeah.
The contract was renewed, but that's a scary thought that any day can be your last day.
Yeah.
Just because corporate goes, no, we're canceling your contract.
Yeah. But I'll do like in the documentary that one of those shows like when they get the movies that they're not in, like they can't get them to the vendor or thing. They will go to the local like Walmart or Target or whatever
and buy it.
Buy them that morning before they the morning of new release date.
Yeah. No, I do like that they showed how they acquired movies, and a lot of it was just going to your local Walmart or whatever store and just going, yep, I need that. Yeah. And then going down the candy aisle to stock up the candy box.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, running a video store, that's a lot of legwork that people don't even consider.
No, like... That too, I don't know if the doctor is making some jabs at me.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm going to still keep making jabs at you even for this. But you are our movie buff, so it's understandable that this would affect you more than anyone.
Yeah.
And this was technically your dream job.
Yeah, no, one of the jobs I've always wanted to have was to work in a video store.
Yeah.
And I almost worked in one when I was in senior in high school.
Yeah.
Because I put my name in for, well, two little stores. One of like a standalone video store, one that was a combination video store and convenience store.
Oh yeah, no, that would have been living the dream.
Yeah, I was my buddy's like, if you could live, because when I told him my buddy that I applied, he was like, okay, if you could, like, he's like, alright, like, you work at the video store, I'll work at the convenience store. I was like, Dante Randall? I was like, yep.
No. I wish Kuros was here because he did work.
Yeah, like that's
the local video store in our town. So he would have had some insight on that.
Yeah, no, like that's.
I did not, but I did work in a bookstore. But I'm just gonna let that drop because that's as lame as it sounded.
Oh, yeah, I was excited. So, like, even, I remember, like, the employees there, like, I was, like, talking, because they knew when I left from college and then came back, and we still talked.
Yeah. But no, those video stores, man.
Yeah, like I said, like, it's an experience that kids say would never understand.
No.
Like, would never experience, like... Because especially on like the video stores where you think the movie's in.
Yeah.
It's like, alright, you go behind it, nothing behind it.
Yeah.
Because I know a few video stores like that. Like most of the video stores we had was like, if it wasn't out on the shelf, it wasn't in.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a sense of disappointment that you're never going to feel again because streaming services, it's gonna be there.
Yeah.
There's no reason it wouldn't.
Yeah, I was like, oh, we're gonna get the store was like, oh, I could so early so we can get the movie.
And it's not just that.
Yeah.
It's also it's not there. What's your second pick?
What's your backup?
Yeah. No one actually has to ever fall back on their backup.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is a life skill in my mind.
Yeah, like you always have to have a backup plan.
Yeah. What's your plan B here, sir?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never had to experience a decision like this where my plan A was not available.
Yeah, like...
It's like, well, you never rented from a video store.
It's like you've never had the experience we had.
Yeah.
It's like, this made us men.
This shaped us who we are. That, or just even discovering something new.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm going to go on a tangent now. Sorry.
No, that's...
But the horror aisle is my home.
Yes.
Anyone asks where Devin is in the movie theater or in the movie store, the horror aisle.
Yeah.
And this is how I saw so many new horror movies. It's just going through, looking at covers.
Judging them on the cover.
Judge them on the cover enough to read them on the back.
Yeah. Yeah, that's...
Yeah.
Nothing you can't really do on Netflix, right?
No. Netflix, you can see like a picture of the movie.
Yeah.
Which doesn't always give a good representation of it. And you can read the little synopsis and see a small trailer of it.
Yeah. But, like, it's the box art that will catch your eye.
Yeah. It's usually the box art and the title.
Yeah.
But mostly the box art catches your eye. And it's also that time crunch. Every store had a closing time, right?
Oh yeah, like...
So, when you're in there and you know, store's closing in 15 minutes, you gotta make a decision in 15 minutes.
Yeah, like...
And you gotta make a snap decision just on your gut.
Yeah. And it might have been a good decision, might not.
Might not have been. but you got a new experience out of it.
Yeah, like,
And you probably watched more movies that you like, but probably a good chunk of movies that you would have never watched if
No.
you had the option not to.
no, like, because, yeah, no, because like when like because there was I worked with a bigger store. I was able to watch the remainder of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies.
Yep.
And I rented them all on VHS.
Yep. Now, there's a feeling that no one's ever going to understand again. Opening a VHS case.
Oh my god. They just have that in the documentary, but it's just that sound, right?
It's that sound, it's that feel. Like, I'm so glad I still have some of my VHS tapes.
Yeah.
Like, not because I can play the VHS, but because you can
just like
physically hear it, feel it. There's a weight to it. It was a brick.
Oh god.
And In Search of Darkness touched on this, and I kind of want to touch on it now.
Okay.
It's we're losing a lot of our media because of switching to new technologies.
Yeah.
So a lot of movies that were on VHS were never converted to DVD.
Yeah.
A lot of DVDs that were on, or a lot of DVDs are not converted to Blu-ray or set up on streams.
Yeah.
So we're losing history.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember them talking about that. Like, yeah, because, like, I know there's a few movies I was trying to track down I had on VHS, and I know there's no way I could find them on DVD.
No, because they've never been converted. But, and that's scary to think of, that
Yeah, like
this movie is going to be obsolete and it'll never see the light of day again.
Because I know, and two, when think of two, like, special, like sports tapes.
Yeah.
Like if they were on VHS, no one was going to convert them to DVD.
No. So, with that, though, it's our final thought.
Yeah.
I have nothing else to say.
No, just, like, if you want to feel nostalgic for going, like, renting movies.
This was a good documentary to come back to.
Yeah, well, it brought back really good memories for both of us.
Also, if someone wants to make like a Blockbuster air freshener,
yes,
go ahead.
Yeah.
You will make money.
Yeah, you will definitely make money. Just that smell of popcorn and plastic.
You gotta get it right though, and that's gonna be the trick part.
Yeah, no, like it's gonna just take some time in the air, but.
Okay. But with that though, Devin,
Billy, dig it.
Have a good one, guys.